a toad reacts to like another tadpole.
Yeah.
Party for the snakes.
This is Anthony Island. This is the hut. Three platforms. This is an old growth management area. Some big trees in here. Kind of steep. Look at that big guy. That's pretty. This is Confederation Lake. We're hanging out, having some lunch. Hello!
Oh,
There's
sorry,
the old cabin. Oh, I'm just taking a video, it's fine.
Yeah.
Old cabin, outhouse, new cabin. Very nice. This is the Confederation Lake hut. Has a pellet stove. This is pretty new, it smells new. It's a sleeping area. Probably sleeps like 12 people. Really nice breeze coming in from the lake. Very nice. We are looking at Tin Hat Mountain. Taking a video. We just came out onto Logging Road. Tin Hat is up that way.
Yeah, this road isn't on the thing.
This is where it splits off to the Fiddlehead Landing Hut that way, and this way to Tin Hat Mountain.
These are apple trees?
Yep. This is the orchard.
Yeah, like whenever I would like just rant.
We came from that way. This is a logging road that bypasses Tin Hat, Highway 101. We are going this way. One of those nice composting outhouses. Sweet. Nice view from the outhouse. It's one of the fancy aerobic privies. Super new. Like less than a year. Fancy. That's Lewis Lake. Clouds are kind of moving in and out. The trail's a little bit scrambly here. I think this might be Powell Lake down here below the clouds. You can see there's floating cabins on the water. There's a trail in front of me. This is Lewis Lake. We're just kind of going up and around it. There's a stream way back this way, like a tiny trickle that you could take water from if you're really desperate. Just adding a mental note here that the Tin Hat Hut is at 90 kilometers and we just passed 91k by the creek, the Tundy Creek, just back a few hundred meters behind us. It was definitely more than a kilometer's distance, so I think the trail's been redone. They haven't moved the numbers, so just keep in mind it's actually longer to get around Lewis Lake than the numbers would lead you to believe. We just found a little bit of a lookout over at Cut Block where we can see Lewis Lake. This is the water source at about 92.5 here. It's a big log bridge, nice flowing. If you're approaching from the south, this is the closest source to Tin Hat. The hut is at 90, but it's actually, we think, about 4 to 5 kilometers from here, so it's pretty far. I was looking the other way at it. There's a cut block up the hill there. I think it drains out of a pond that's up the hill. And the trail heads up this way. You can kind of see the Tin Hat Hut here. The hut is actually really close to 90 kilometers. We're down about here at 92.5, but it's taken us 3 hours to get from the hut to here at a pretty good pace. We're at the water source right now. So I think that the trail actually goes up this way and around this northern route because it felt quite a bit longer than 2.5 kilometers. This is Lewis Lake. There's some bear scat and also a lot of burnt out trees like this big one. This is Lewis Lake again. I think straight across here is the campsite.
Could be.
We just got to marker 94. We didn't see a marker 93. Marker 92 was at least a couple hours ago, way on the other side of Lewis Lake. We're just at the south end of Lewis Lake now. I think the distance quoted on the markers in the map is like less than half of what it actually is in real life. Because we started at marker 90 at 9 this morning and it's 2. And I've gone like 16,500 steps, so yeah. We just heard something sploosh into the water and we're like, what is it? It's a beaver. You can see him swimming. This beaver just slapped its tail at us again. I think that's what we heard earlier. They've got to have a den or something in here somewhere that we just walk by and now he's telling us to F off. So there's kind of an emergency campsite on just kind of across the lake from where our car is. There's a picnic table and a little beach and an outhouse. This is a campsite and then there's a little picnic table out here. It's actually pretty nice. This is Tin Hat. The dock and the parking lot where we parked our car at the rec site is right there. So here's marker 95. This seems evenly spaced from 94. It's not very far. We are on the logging road just near Lewis Lake. Came from that way. The lake is this way. There's a little pole out there that somebody's parked in. And the little road into Lewis Lake is just like less than a kilometer down here. And we're back.
You know, like you like even focus.
Yay! Car's still here. Yay!
Pighead's still here. Hi, Pighead.
It's a baller campsite right beside Lewis Lake. It's got a dock. Check this out. That's nice.